thank you for doing this. I appreciate it. Your mom is awesome, and I appreciate all of it and your patience. And yeah, I like to get into it a little bit. I'm ready to go if you're ready to go.
Okay, yeah. Thank you for inviting me to on the show.
Oh, Lochlan, I got to tell you, I've wanted you since the first episode, and I've just got lost in it. So we made it happen, and that's all that matters. That's great, right? Yeah, it's awesome. So I want to talk about Trap. I loved Trap. I feel like that's an underrated movie, and I rewatched it because I knew we were going to be speaking. You're in a lot of you have a lot of camera time in a lot of those scenes, especially towards the end where it starts to get really, really, really tense.
Yeah,
Did you like filming Trap? How was that? What kind of experience was that for you?
well, it was amazing. It was definitely like one of the best moments of my life. Like it was so fun to do it because like everybody is so enthusiastic and funny and
Yeah.
like Josh Hartnett, he was doing amazing. Like in the last scenes, like what you were talking about, like when we were watching it, like while it was happening, it was just incredible.
Yeah. How is Josh Hartnett? He seems like such a great guy.
Yeah, he really is. I gotta say, we connected a lot because we both do. Well, he did competitive swimming when he was younger, and I do competitive swimming now. So we connected a lot with that. But on acting terms, like he is so good. And when Lady Raven was in the bathroom, uh, his character Cooper, he was like banging on the door, and Josh Hartnett did such a good job on that. Like he was really banging that, and he made sure that everyone could hear him.
Yeah, that sounds terrifying just to go through. But I want to ask you something you just mentioned. That's kind of cool that you're a competitive swimmer. That's really cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I,
I swim, but I'm going to go ahead and guess that you're 100 times better swimmer than I am.
and possibly.
Lachlan, what's that move called when you get I like to do the lap. So when you get to the lap, what's it called when you reach the wall, then you do like an underwater flip, so you're going back the other way? I
Yeah,
can't do that.
it's called a flip turn. You flip and then you push off. You start on your back, you go into your front, and then you go into streamline, and then you do lots of dolphin kick.
Yeah, I can't. Embarrassing, Lachlan. I can't do that. I have to stop and redirect myself and go back the other way. Like, how pathetic is that? It's pretty
I
sad,
mean,
right?
it is pretty tricky.
Yeah.
Like
What
I've been doing this for like 4 years, so I
How do you like it's great because you have your teammates, you have camaraderie. It's such a great sport. And it's a hard sport too.
yeah, definitely one of the hardest in the world.
Yeah, I think so. Do you play any other sports, Lachlan, or is it just swimming?
It's mostly swimming, but I also do. Like I really like watching baseball, but I don't play it.
Yeah.
But in the summer, I do tennis, sometimes soccer, and I want to start flag football.
Oh, that's really cool. Lachlan, what's your favorite baseball team?
Blue Jays. I
Oh,
live in
that's right. I forgot
Toronto,
your
so
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah. I got you. I got you. Toronto's had a great year last year, huh? World Series, and they
yeah,
signed a big pitcher this year. That's exciting.
yeah.
Toronto's a great place, right, Lachlan?
They signed. I'm pretty sure 3 new pitchers, and they
Yeah,
might sign Bobby Shett again and Kyle Tucker.
yeah. Boy, you know your stuff. You know
Yeah,
your stuff. I gotta say, I think they might lose Bo Bichette though, Lachlan. I think that could be a problem. That's a lot
yeah.
of money.
Hopefully not.
They're spending a lot of money, but I think that's
Yeah,
really cool that you're a Blue Jays fan. Yeah, yeah. So yeah,
yeah,
just to finish up on Trap. Just Allison is a great actor too. Allison, she's phenomenal. It's just that
yeah.
kind of experience. It got me thinking of horror movies that Josh has done. 30 Days of Night. Are you a horror movie guy, Lachlan, or are you at the age where it's like you might have to be around mom or ask mom?
Well, I have to ask my mom, but I do really like watching horror movies. But I'm mostly into action,
Yeah,
so
me
a
too.
little bit of comedy.
Yeah,
But,
yeah.
like
What?
Mission Impossible is definitely my favorite movie, the
Yeah.
fifth one.
What are some comedies that you like, or is it just shows that you like, or is it movies that you like? What kind of movies do you enjoy watching as far as comedies
Well,
go?
movies. That's kind of a tough one because I don't really watch a lot of movies
Gotcha.
uh, because I'm very busy. But my top ones are probably like Mission Impossible, The Naked Gun. The new one was pretty good, but
Yeah, yeah,
I like
yeah,
the first one the most.
yeah, yeah. That's awesome. Isn't Tom Cruise amazing, Lachlan?
Yeah, Tom Cruise is my favorite actor. So
Yeah, he gives everything he has. He's so wonderful. So let's get into it. You were so good in that first episode, right? Because the first episode is the one that catches people all the time, right? It kind of hooks people into into the series. But before I ask you, can you do that thing with your left eye or no?
Oh well.
I'm just kidding, Lochlan. I'm just kidding. I know, but I gotta tell you, that's when we see your character, right? That's when we know, Pennywise is here, right? Your character's kind of. We see Ray. It's like, here's Pennywise.
Yeah.
How did you like shooting that scene, Lochlan?
It was crazy because there was like so many different cameras around my face, and it was like a close up, and I had to like keep my eyes really wide open while like laughing a lot. It was a little hard, but then when I saw it, like it was crazy. Nothing that I ever expected.
Yeah, when Lochlan, when you watch the final copy, right? Because you filmed it, so obviously I never see that perspective. So when you watch the final copy, you're like, were you kind of blown away by what they did to your eye and the Pennywise and all the liver and all that other stuff? How did that hit you when you saw the final copy?
Well, it was just like nothing that I've ever seen before. Like it's crazy how they put all of these scenes together and then make it that good. Like I watched a lot of things. Well, not that much, but nothing compares to this. Like
Yeah. What did your friends and family say when they saw you after the episode? What kind of comments did you get?
I got that was amazing, and also that was too creepy for me to watch. But yeah.
Yeah, I gotta say, yeah, because I just love the way that first episode kicks off. And you had, I think it was on your Instagram. I saw it. I wish I saved it. I didn't. There's a picture of you and the whole family in the car, Offset just all smiling. Do you remember? Do you know the picture I'm talking about? It was like you. It was everybody. It was everybody that was in the car. It was like a nice photo you guys took. It must have been after the cameras.
Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was a nice photo. Are you
Yeah.
close to some of those people? Did you guys get like develop a friendship because you guys were in one of the more iconic scenes of the show? How did that turn out for you, Lochlan?
I gotta say, everybody that I film with, I always become great friends with. I mean, I gotta say, like Miles, we talk a lot. He lives in America, so we can't really talk that much. But
Right.
but like we became really close. Like we don't really see each other that much, but like while we were there, it was really great.
Isn't it crazy what Maddie went through as a character?
Yeah, but I forgot to add.
Okay.
We did go like in summer. It was on Canada Day. We all met up. Near the lakes, and Mark got us on a boat, and then we went all across the lakes, and then we had a barbecue after. It was really fun.
Oh, that's awesome. Mark's a really nice guy, huh? Mark has been on the show. He's pretty good. Yeah, he seems like a really nice guy. But yeah, isn't it crazy though what Maddie's character, what Maddie went through as a character? That poor kid, right?
Yeah, it was like he did a great job acting during that scene. Like the first scene, it was crazy how he could like he was like super sad, and it was like crazy how we were just like so happy and like this is natural for us, and he's like terrified, like he's fed up. Like I don't even know.
Yeah, you have a I thought I saw on your IMDb too, Lochlan, that you have a mayor of Kingstown credit, or am I right with that?
Yeah, that was my first show that I've ever done.
Yeah, I really love that show. I mean, I don't know if that's a kid show either, but you're pretty awesome in the stuff that you're in. And yeah, I have Taylor coming on tomorrow from that show. I love that show, and I got to tell you, the projects that you're in, they're pretty great projects, right? So obviously, it speaks for itself. I think Trap is one of the more underrated movies of the last few years. And then, so when you're on set like that, Lochlan, do you like pay attention to what other actors are doing? Let's say like a Josh Hartnett or whomever you're on scene with. I feel like that's a great way to learn. Do you feel that way too, Lochlan?
Yeah, I definitely learn a lot from them, especially in Trap, because Ari, so she taught me like in emotional scenes, she really beats herself up, and now I do that in lots of my auditions, and it worked out. And I have a little scene on The Boys where it's emotional, and that really helped me.
Yes, I
And
forgot
then
to pull. Sorry. Yes, you're right. You have that credit too. I forgot about that.
yeah, and then Josh Hartnett, he really like taught me to push and like
Yeah.
really get all of that out and just use that anger and
Yeah.
really do it.
Yeah. And you do a great job. How about M. Night? How was he?
I mean, he was great. He really taught me a lot of things. But one thing, it isn't really acting, but it's really fun. He taught me how to throw a football, and then like in between scenes, we would always throw a football around and have lots of fun. So yeah,
Lochlan, how many people could say not only they were in an M. Night movie, but they also learned how to throw a football from M. Night? How great is that? That's pretty cool.
I mean, yeah, it's pretty cool that I got to connect with him. I don't think many people do that with big stars. So
Yeah. How did you like the way it turned out? How did you love the story? Tell me your thoughts about it, scary moments that you like, scenes that you like. I'm assuming you finished it, right? I think you finished. Did you finish the whole
no,
story?
well, no, I just finished episode 3, so I'm not that far into it.
Okay,
But
so I
I
don't want to
still
ruin it. Okay, I don't want to ruin it for you. But so far up until episode 3, what do you like? What do you like most? What are you enjoying about it?
I mean, the first thing, like, to start it off like that, that is definitely wild. How we did all that.
Yeah.
Also, like in the ending of episode 3, like in the cemetery and all that, and it with the bike and or how they bring back all those faces from episode 1, and then how they find Pennywise in the pictures. That just scared the heck out of me.
Yeah,
It was
yeah,
crazy.
yeah. When you're filming that scene in the car, right? And do you find that was it? And I know all the kids that I talk to say it's a lot of fun being on set, and I totally get that. But is it ever, even for a minute or a second, is it ever like scary? Can you feel how tense and dramatic it is while you're filming? I'm not saying that's the environment on set, but just while you're in that car, while you're filming that scene, can you feel when people see this? Wow, this is going to be horrific. This is going to be scary.
Sometimes I just imagine that, but mostly just all goes away because how much like fun and excitement there is.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
especially my character doing all this stuff, like all this acting, like even in the movie theater scene, like doing that and getting like really crazy. It was amazing and dancing.
yeah. And I can't emphasize enough when people see that your eye going to the left, they're like, "Oh no, Pennywise is here." And it's so
Yeah,
awesome to see.
yeah,
You are part of such a great moment. I can't hammer that home enough. Lachlan, I have a few more questions. Is that okay?
yeah, definitely.
All right, thank you. You've been so much fun to talk to. You're like a pro at this. I can't get over it. So who are some child actors that you like? So if you're watching another show, maybe the Stranger Things crew, I don't know. Do you look at child actors? You told me Tom Cruise you like clearly. So, but are there
Yeah.
kids that are like your age or around your age that you're like, wow, I like what that person's doing, or I like what this person's doing?
Well, most people that I admire is mostly the people that I work with because I work with Emily Mitchell in Women Talking. She is
Oh,
great now. She's going all the way up to Europe and filming all these things. Like she is doing incredible. And then Hudson Ruster, he was in The Madness. We're like great friends now. He's came to my house many times. We're planning to go to Canada's Wonderland sometime in the summer to have some fun because we both like going on big rides. And Ariel Donahue, she is great. We don't really hang out that much because she lives in Australia. I live in Canada, but we sometimes see each other on Zoom, so that's nice.
yeah. Great answer, Lachlan. How is school work for you? Because it works different from all obviously kid actors. Some have tutors, some learn on set, some are homeschooled, some go to public school. If you don't mind me asking, Lachlan, how does that work for you?
I mean, it works pretty good because I go to a public school
Okay.
and it's right down the street. And I gotta say, I am a straight A student. It's pretty easy for me. And on tutor, I get along with everybody. Sat and Andrea, they were the people that were tutoring me on It Welcome to Derry. But Sat, I've been with him on probably like 7 shows.
Wow. Wow.
Like
Yeah.
I've known him for a while.
Yeah. Yeah. So let me ask you this. Because Jack Legault was talking about how when he went back to school, it was a really mixed and different reaction. Did people who watched the show, did they congratulate you? Were they like, Lochlan, you were great? Like, what they were scary? What did they say to you, Lochlan?
I mean, not a lot of people watched it, but people almost everybody in the school knows me from that. Like they know that I'm in it, but they haven't really watched it. But
Yeah.
some people are like, "Oh, I'm watching you, and like this is great. How do you do that?" And I gotta say, like everybody is like really impressed. Like in the car scene, I had to spell so many words, and like
Oh, that's
Andy,
right. I forgot about the
yeah,
spelling. I totally forgot about that. Yeah, you reminded me. Okay, go ahead. Yeah, I'm sorry.
yeah. So in the spelling, like there was so many random words. Lots of them I didn't know, so I actually had to try to spell. And some of them I even got wrong in the scene because there was so many words like strangulation, kidnapping. Like there were so many words, and Andy was just throwing them at me during the scene while we were filming. So
So
lots of them were actually me trying to spell them.
Lachlan, so let me ask you. So obviously we don't hear Andy, but is Andy doing it while you guys are filming? Like, because obviously they tune him out when they film it, or is this something you have to memorize, like strangulation, kidnapping, whatever whatever the words were? Is
It's
that something?
it's not really memorizing because he just throws different words at me kind of every time. Like
Gotcha.
Willie's was always one that was like on every single one, but there was so many words. Like he was throwing different ad libs at me, and it was pretty hard. So
Yeah, that is one of those awesome. I forgot about that moment. It's such in the words. It's funny because the words that you're saying are just crazy words for a child to be saying in a car. So it really adds to that scene. But I still think the liver part, and I forget her name, but the
yeah,
girl who plays your sister, yeah, she puts the liver on. Oh, it's gross, right?
yeah.
Yeah, that was disgusting. I wasn't a fan of that. We got to turn Lachlan, we got to turn this image here on my screen, the one of you and your eye. I want to make that into a T-shirt. You should wear that to school. Like, how great would that be? Just you and
Yeah,
that's a, so I have to say, are you a Christmas guy or no?
yes, definitely.
Yeah, me too,
Christmas
Lachlan.
isn't really about the presents or anything, but it's mostly about like the family time that we get to spend because I have two other siblings, so like it's very crowded. My brother does competitive swimming too.
Oh,
My
nice.
sister does gymnastics and ballet. I like we all do lots of different things, and both my parents work, so we do not have a lot of time to have family time. So Christmas is a great way to like see everybody and it, like
Yeah,
like see
of
each other
course.
and talk.
That's that's an awesome answer, Lachlan. How about for Christmas movies? Are there any that you love, like a Home Alone or
Okay,
Christmas
Home
Vacation?
Alone is definitely my top movie. Like
Yeah,
that's the movie to watch.
yeah.
But I also really like The Grinch, but I've never actually seen like the real life one. Uh, I've only seen the animated version because before I remember trying to watch it, and this is like a very long time ago. And at the beginning, it was a little bit scary for me, so I just never
Yeah.
watched it again. It won't be scary for me now, but like I should probably watch it soon though.
Yeah, you would make a great Kevin McAllister, Lachlan, for Home Alone.
Yeah.
You'd be a great Macaulay Culkin character. I gotta say, Lachlan, you're so much fun to talk to. I love your career is heading in such a great direction. I'm excited for the
Thank you.
future for you. Are you do you find that like is there stuff you're reading for now? I mean, you don't have to get into specifics because I don't want you to, but is there projects on the horizon? Are you always auditioning? Tell me about like what's ahead for you.
Well, I'm always auditioning like 24/7. I always well right now I've been having a break on auditions, but like usually there's like one or two auditions per day. We have a setup in one of the rooms in my house, and we always do it. But I really hope for bigger roles, uh, because I gotta say I've been getting lots of roles, but they've all been pretty small roles, and the big ones that I've been getting they don't come too often. So I've been hoping to get more of those because most of my roles have been small roles that become big, but I
Yeah.
want big roles that just are big.
Yeah, yeah. Lochlan, remember this: there are millions of people that would trade places with you in a second, even for those quote unquote small roles. But hey, you're right. Small roles turn into bigger roles, and that's so great. But what makes me more happy is to see how grounded you are, to see how awesome your family is, to see how great you are on screen. The fact that you could swim and I can't. It's so much fun, and I'm so glad to hear it. And I can't wait to see what the future brings. And I hope you come back on sometime, Lochlan. You've been amazing.
Thank you. I gotta
Um,
say, I am pretty lucky with all of this.
You are pretty lucky, but you've earned it. And I want to wish you, more importantly, I want to wish you and your family a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Same to you. Merry
Lochlan,
Christmas.
have a great day, and thank you for this. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you. I really enjoyed being on this show.
Yeah.
Thank you for inviting me.
Have a wonderful day.
Bye.